Welcome to the Box Score Warriors podcast. Welcome to the first episode. I'm here with me, Binchi, Albi, Aditya, Lewis, D-Rom, Jason Glassman, and and Matthew. So first up is game recaps for today's game. Who would like to go first? Let's start with the Sixers game since we're
Bro,
mostly Sixers fans.
yeah, so
Yeah.
first let's just say what fans we are. So me, Benchi and Dira are all Sixers fans. Aditi over here is a Raptors fan. Luis over here is a Suns fan, and Jason is a Heat fan, and Shabby Matthew is a Knicks fan. So yeah,
Yes, sir.
that's where our allegiance lies, NBA wise. But first game, bro, the Sixers. I feel like this is something that we should like take to heart. Like this is a good game for us, considering how badly we shot the ball, especially from three. Like 8 for
So,
25 is inexcusable for like the entire
especially
game.
at home,
Yeah, exactly. Especially
especially at home, you saw a lot of stretches with Dwight where I think that was big. He just kind of kept us afloat.
bro.
I think that's
I hate the fact that our entire success in the like postseason depends on us being able to shoot the three, and we literally can't. Like we go pure cold stretches where we just cannot score.
well, the
I don't
thing
really watch
is
the game, so I can say.
a lot of like the stretches we wouldn't really have a true team playmaker. We wouldn't have a floor general. Our main ball handler would be Shake Milton. We ran out like a Shake, Matisse, Dwight. There was no Ben in there. It was like, and obviously no Maxi. That's kind of where the problem is. If they added, I mean, we really shouldn't be talking about additions if we're just talking about the game. If they added another floor general similar to Ben, at least with some sort of like spacing to his game, someone who can venture from outside of like 5 feet, that would just be huge because you could see stretches of insert point guard Kyle Lowry or something, stretches of him with no Simmons or Embiid still making plays for the team. Now, as far as the Jazz go, I don't know if you guys saw this too. This was kind of where I thought, wow, the Jazz, this is what makes them better than that team they're compared to all the time, the 2015 Hawks, is even when there weren't many good looks or opportunities for the shooters, Mitchell or Clarkson or something would just be going off the dribble, getting to the rim and just making everything, like drawing contact too. And that's what's important in the playoffs. And that's why a lot of 3-point based teams with no go-to scorer don't really get far like the 2015 Hawks. And that's what I said. The difference between them and these Jazz is, I mean, simply put, it's just Mitchell. It's just that shot creator, that go-to guy, that almost practically superstar.
I think I
Okay.
agree with you there because especially when in the late stretches of the game, he was trying his best to like keep his team in it, and that's what makes the difference between them and the 2015 Hawks, where they have that go-to guy where they can go to if they need a basket, like quick bucket, like him, and then
Exactly.
also their bench, which is so stacked, especially Jordan Clarkson, who's like six man of the year talks for sure. I mean, he's like leading it actually, but
I mean, the construction of the
I'm gonna
team
have
is,
to
is
disagree
insane. Why?
yeah,
because
what do you?
I think, honestly, in my opinion, I think Mitchell is not a good finisher. He when he gets to the rim, he doesn't make it all the time. He doesn't make it that much.
Well, but that's not the thing. The thing is, we're saying
I don't want to rely on him. He's not a
they
good
at least have a
person.
go-to scorer that is
He's not a good
reliable.
go-to scorer. I think
VP.
Gobert
I
is
think
just a
Oh,
Jason
scorer.
Tatum is MVP.
I
That's
think
what I think.
I think Donovan Mitchell is
all
very
right, all right, all
similar.
right. So, this is TSM Curry. All right, he's a Celtics fan. That is where his allegiance lies within
Who's
the NBA.
watching? Who's watching the podcast?
We're
What?
recording real quick.
So TSM,
Are we
or
allowed to
let me just
curse?
call you.
Are we allowed to
Bro,
curse?
we already have a Curry in here. Why do we have another Curry in here?
Bro, I don't know.
TSM, we
Answer
were
the
just
question.
talking about the differences between the Jazz and the 2015 Hawks and how Donovan Mitchell raises their ceiling because of his
Okay,
shot.
but I think Gobert should be their number one scorer over Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell
Shut
cannot
up.
finish.
Shut up.
Okay,
That's
can
the
you
dumbest-
please stop
that is-
trolling?
Shut up,
Bro,
Chevy. Shut
you
up.
gotta stop trolling. Okay, no. The Jazz aren't the 2015 Hawks. I think they're better because I actually think they have a real shot of winning the West.
Bro, they have like 520
Potentially.
points per game scorer.
Yeah,
Jordan
It's
Clarkson's
because of the shot creation.
I-
When
I-
the shooters aren't
He's But I don't trust Donovan.
Why not? He
Why
averaged,
not?
Donovan.
No,
What's wrong with
he averaged
Donovan?
30.
Shabby. The thing about Donovan Mitchell is he's very similar to like these top players.
Wait,
Like,
look at the group chat.
like he's very good at slowing down the game and like drawing fouls. You know, that's like a huge part of their success because when like other teams go on runs, he's able to slow down the game and get to the line. It's very similar to what Jimmy Butler did last year with the Heat.
Okay, but let's say take a team for example, like the Los Angeles Lakers last year. They had LeBron James as their number one scorer. I don't think
Well-
Mitchell can like get up to that point, and I think Rudy Gobert can honestly like I think his
Rudy
the amount he
Gobert
got paid is worth it.
he doesn't have the
He
skills
deserves that
to.
pay.
He doesn't have the skill set to be a number one option.
Yeah,
Yes,
It's
he
just-
does.
He's
He
very
doesn't have
reliant-
the-
why do you think he
He's
got
not
paid?
even the fifth option on this team.
He's
not
very
even-
reliant on other players making
So
plays
bad
for
in
him.
the playoffs because when teams space, he cannot guard for anything. Like that's why the Rockets beat them every year.
I mean, let's
all
not
sweat.
forget Mitchell.
He's
better.
pretty bad.
Mitchell was up 3-1 on the Nuggets, and at that point he had
Yeah,
already
he's
been
joking.
averaging 40.
No Bogdan, or whatever the
No,
fuck his name is.
if they have
If they had
Bogdanovic,
Bohan, they would have won.
bro. If they had,
Facts.
I mean, Bohan is pretty good, but I'm talking about Bojan.
Wait, I'm just
There's
That's
Bojan. and-
Bojan. Bojan.
I'm not talking about Johan Arnold.
No, it's Bojan
Yeah.
and Bojan. Bobby.
Okay, so other than the Jazz and the Sixers game, which we have to talk about Joel Embiid's performance. in
Let's talk
this.
about Joel Embiid. Okay, where does this guy
MVP.
rank?
Talking about Joel Embiid. first
MVP.
off.
Joel Embiid, in my opinion, he's like the third best center.
That's your opinion, all right,
Come
Chevy.
on,
I
bro.
totally agree.
I
No,
agree,
Shabby, you're being way too nice. Fifth the best.
Okay,
Bro,
buddy.
why is?
But
Oh my God, this is just trolling.
No,
exactly.
Bam- no,
This is not even
here.
funny.
Here,
I
let me give you four
Bam is
centers
better.
better. Bam Adebayo, Rudy Gobert, Jokic, and Cat.
Okay.
Honestly, Vucevic. has
Okay,
the best
okay.
speed. He's so underrated.
Okay, all right. Well, moving on. Let's just talk about Joel Embiid
And Daniel
individually.
Tice.
Okay, Tias. Okay.
Okay, so I think it's fair to say there isn't at this point from what we just saw. I don't think there's there's not a single player that can handle this guy one-on-one anymore.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I
God,
mean-
Rudy played the
What?
worst defense I've seen him ever play.
Yeah.
He just couldn't guard him.
He was getting
Gobert
dominated.
can kind
How
of,
about,
but today was not good for him.
Okay,
How about
okay.
Van Fleet?
No, dude, there was a play where Embiid just completely did like a drop step and shouldered him out of the way and just like dunked
Yeah.
it, and
I
then he
couldn't
faked.
watch, I couldn't
That was
watch
an
the
offensive
game.
foul.
I feel like Giannis.
Oh,
could-
Embiid had 40 and 20.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because the refs helped him.
The,
How about,
The
how about
refs
Van
didn't-
Free
Fleet?
throws. How
the
many free
refs
throws
on
did
both
he
sides were making really dumb calls. I mean,
They
that
were
last
making
call,
dumb
Royce,
calls.
what was it? Was it Royce O'Neal that went out of bounds? That was not.
God.
That
I'm
was
just
a bad
saying,
call
this
in my
Jazz-
opinion, even though it helped us in the end, but still, that was not.
But still, there were plays earlier like questionable
yeah,
calls.
there were really
But this-
questionable calls in the game.
Don't you guys say Joel Embiid? No, stop it. Before you come at me, don't yell at me real quick. I gotta like explain. Nerlens Noel is really good on defense, and he could like block shots without fouling. And I think he's one of the players in the league that can stop Embiid without fouling him. That's fact.
Okay, moving on.
He's not good in offense, but I think he could stop Embiid.
How? Oh my.
I mean,
he's
okay,
good at
we'll
blocking
see,
shots.
we'll see about that one.
Because he's good at blocking shots. He can stop him.
Yeah,
If
but
he-
he's
if
not
he
The
the
does-
best,
he's
the
not
best
big.
shot blocker in the NBA got destroyed by Embiid in under 30 minutes
I
the
have-
other
Yes,
night.
but Miles Turner is
I have
not
a take.
good. Like he fouls too much, and he's not good.
Yeah, Miles Turner.
All
He's
right.
leading in like he's
The
top three in
two-time
defensive player of the year, not that-
DPOY. The two-time DPOY also lost tonight. He
if
got 40
Nerlens
dropped
goes-
on him. 40 and 20 dropped
Listen.
on him by this man.
Alright,
think-
so
you think
if
Nerlens
Nerlens
Noel
Noel
can
has a
contain him?
bad game. Everyone has a bad game. First off, Let's
You
just get
can't
that
have
out
a
of
bad
Yeah.
defensive game.
No, yes, you
exactly.
can.
Defensively,
you-
the only
There's
okay,
no
the re-
excuse on defense.
Yeah,
You just-
exactly.
Okay.
On defense, you
But-
just have to be aggressive. You have to go after boards, go
You
like
can- I mean, you
contest
can be
every
just-
shot without fouling, without being overly aggressive, like
You just
if
committing
my
too
opinion-
hard.
you can be sluggish on defense.
Yeah,
I think
but in
Mike
my
Scott
opinion-
Do we
spreads
do our
out the
mid-season
space.
award picks?
Not yet. We're doing that next. But
Okay.
I'll do that right now.
All right, yeah.
If you want.
If
Okay.
Nerlens Noel goes back to like his.
Why are you
20s
still talking about Nerlens Noel?
exactly,
No, listen,
bro.
I-
No.
I have a good take.
All right.
Okay,
Continue.
a good
Continue.
take.
Continue.
Alright,
Continue.
listen.
Good take.
if,
Dude,
He
like,
knows
this
it's
isn't
dumb.
funny.
He knows
Okay,
it's dumb.
no, it's not dumb. If Nerlens Noel goes back to like,
He knows
I'm
it's-
laughing so hard.
Bro, this isn't even funny. You guys
He
laugh at
knows
the
it's
easy,
dumb, bro.
like the most simple
He
thing.
knows it's dumb, bro.
Bro, it's
Dude,
'cause I know, Danny. I know it's gonna be such a bad take. Like I'm preparing myself.
all right, so
All right, okay,
He
all right.
knows
Moving
it's
on.
dumb.
Let's talk about award predictions,
All right,
please.
okay, I'll go first. My MVP so far is Jokic. My
Why?
What?
my
All right,
most
all right,
improved-
all right. Everybody, one by one. We're gonna start. Here, let's
I'll start it off.
We'll start. I'll start from bottom to
Yeah.
top, so it's easier. So Curry, who's your MVP?
MVP is right now. I have to actually say Embiid. I was gonna say Legoat,
Sorry.
but I gotta go with Embiid.
No
I
I
think he's
mean,
fourth
the thing is,
overall.
Not
LeBron. People are forgetting
No.
LeBron is still like in there.
Yeah.
As much as
LeBron's second. I think
No,
LeBron's
no,
second.
he's so
No.
overrated.
All right, all
I
right.
think it's
Chevy,
maybe fourth.
Chevy next.
I got Embiid,
Am I
LeBron,
doing all
Curry.
my awards or just MVP?
Just MVP.
We're doing MVP right now, and then we'll go to like
Okay,
everything
yeah.
else.
Bro, you guys are
Um,
sleeping way too much on
Chris,
Harden.
shut the fuck up. It's not your turn.
Is Harden the MVP? Is that the
No,
question?
Jokic
Bro.
is my MVP.
All right,
Okay,
all right.
why
Chevy.
is Jokic the MVP?
We'll argue later.
Why
First,
is
let's
he
hear all the
biased?
picks. Let's hear all the picks
We'll
first.
argue
All right,
later.
all right. Jason, what's yours?
My pick is James Harden. I know he's not gonna win it, but he's still my pick. I think he's been the best player this year.
All right, D-Raw.
You have to. I don't. It's Embiid, and it's not even close. The second guy is at this point. My prediction was James, or not James. My prediction was Kevin Durant. But right now, the second guy and the best player in the world is looking like James Harden. And I think Kawhi Leonard isn't getting enough recognition because, in my opinion, he's more of an MVP than Steph Curry, Jokic, and maybe LeBron.
All right.
Also,
all right.
Damian
We'll come
Lillard-
back. We'll
Damian
come
Lillard-
back to this argument. We'll
Okay,
come back to
Damian
this
Lillard
argument.
looked hot for a little bit, but
We'll
Bruh,
come
not-
back.
not
We'll
Dame,
come back to
not-
this argument.
Not Dame.
Luis, what's
he's
what's
not.
your
Yeah.
pick?
Embiid, no question.
Be no question. All right, Vinci.
In the words of
It's
Ketchum
so
Perkins,
obvious.
Joel, Big Philly, Embiid.
Bro,
Carry
shut
on.
up. You
Hey,
ring that
Aditya.
bell before games.
Aditya.
Carry
I
on.
heard some Siakam talk.
Yeah, what? So
What's your MVP
my-
pick?
listen, right? So I have to give it to Embiid just because of this game, but I think it's pretty close between Embiid, Jokic, and like LeBron.
All right.
I mean, okay. The
So-
thing is with
so-
Jokic,
So
How
let's
are
go to
you
the first
say-
argument that
I'll
we had
be- I'll
with
be-
Jason.
Oh wait, we already know. your
How are you
MVP.
gonna say LeBron over Harden? How?
Yeah,
No, listen.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
not
my
saying to
MVP
the
pick is
stat.
pretty like.
I'm
all right,
not
dude.
saying
equal with-
Okay,
with most of the
let's
Sixers
let's
fan,
think
which
about
is
it this
Embiid.
way. Jokic is not even in there. Let me tell you why.
He's not there.
Okay.
I agree.
Their
First
team
of
is-
all,
their team is
First of
better.
all, there's the basic argument, which is the seeding. That's the basic argument. Not winning enough games. He's putting up, quote unquote, empty
The
stats.
seed, right?
But can people actually look at the other side of the floor for a minute? The Nuggets' defensive
It's
net
so
rating
bad.
goes up way
Yes.
more when Jokic is
Yes.
off the floor.
Jokic
Way
cannot
more.
Not guard.
because he gets subbed out with the other players on his team, which makes the defense get worse. It's not Jokic.
That makes no sense.
What?
The
What?
defense
You know how
gets better when
Do
he's
you know
off
how
the
defensive stats
Yeah,
work?
yes, because he gets subbed out when Jokic gets subbed out with his other teammate. That's like
floor. That
good
makes
defense.
no sense.
Bro.
No, you have to. No, you
So
have to
are
think.
all the
It's
elite
not
defenders
Jokic's
on the
fault that
bench?
his team
Are all
sucks.
the elite defenders on the
Dude,
bench?
are they
Exactly.
are they packing Rodman and Elijah off the bench? This
Exactly.
isn't how it works.
Bro, is Mutombo coming up?
Yeah,
Dude,
exactly.
Mutombo?
I'm just
No,
saying,
it's not Jokic's fault though.
you can't be MVP if you
Jokic
are
is-
completely a negative on one
Look,
side
my,
of the floor.
my, the
You
two
can't be
guys that I
MVP if
can't
you're the
pick
seventh seed. You can't be MVP if you're the seventh seed. That's just basically my
Let's
argument.
look.
Embiid,
Russell
and
Westbrook
Embiid
The
and
Nuggets have the best defensive bench in the league.
Embiid
Okay,
and
but-
LeBron.
I saw a stat about that.
Okay, let's look at it this way. The last time we saw a player on a 6 seed or 7 seed put up astronomical numbers,
Westbrook.
Hakeem
he
Olajuwon.
got outplayed by probably the guy who should have been the true MVP. Even though
James Harden.
Westbrook did do
James
everything he could,
Bro, he averaged a triple
Bro, no, stop. And Westbrook was supposed to win the MVP.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
No,
It's
there's no way.
deba-
All right,
okay,
let's not go into that debate. We'll keep that for another time.
Okay,
but-
let's look at it this way with that.
31-point
I'm just gonna put it this
triple-double.
way.
He was arguably the most explosive player in the league. He won.
Okay,
100
but let's look at it this way. James Harden was averaging like 8 rebounds that season. Just because he wasn't averaging 10, people weren't like riding him. He was leading the league in
4
assists.
rebounds.
Yeah,
The
but
Hard-
look at the team Westbrook had.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
made
West-
his-
yeah,
he
Westbrook
made
went
his
nuts
team
that
better.
year.
No,
Yeah,
Westbrook
carrying.
Westbrook was more
Westbrook-
valuable to his team.
Westbrook
I think it's
was
a
Westbrook is such a stat pattern.
carried
He's such a
them.
stat pattern.
I'm not debating, dude.
That's a different debate. We'll keep that debate for another
Westbrook
time.
in my time, when I was in 6th grade, I said Westbrook was the MVP.
I mean, okay. Let's keep that.
It was
Let's keep that
7th
argument for
grade,
another time because that.
Honestly, bro,
that's a big argument.
2017, I would give it to
That's
Kawhi
a-
Leonard over both.
That's
What? Wait, we
bro.
were in 7th
This
grade.
this entire
I'm
this
joking.
entire
I'm
argument is
joking.
too big of a topic to cover in one. So we gotta
Alright,
go through
so
everything else first.
Jokic, the main thing against him,
Yeah,
and you
Jokic
can't
is
look,
the defense and the seating.
you just can't give him.
It's not his fault.
The reason I think LeBron is like really close is that Embiid and LeBron have the 2 biggest impacts on their team. Like if you take out Embiid and LeBron off their teams, those teams are gonna be so bad.
If you
Maybe.
put AD by himself on the Lakers, they're just a glorified New Orleans Pelicans.
Wait,
I think
hold
I
up.
think
just
I
wa-
agree with
just
that
wanna
one.
s- I just
Actually,
wa-
Aditya
wait,
has a
Yeah.
solid point there.
Wait,
where-
hold up. I just want to say something
True.
about what Aditya said. The Nets came out just very sluggish. They were like 7-6. Then they
I mean,
had James Harden,
okay,
and
yeah. no,
they even lose Kevin Durant. They lose Kevin
The
Durant
thing is
for
that
a lot of games, and they're
James-
now like 10 games, 11 games over 500.
Oh God, here we go.
Because of
KD
James
Lose
Harden.
to the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lose to under 500.
No,
teams.
the
Okay,
issue
wait,
the
what are we
issue with
talking
that
about now?
was the issue with this
James
was
Harden.
no the issue with the Nets early on was chemistry. They were new to each other, new system, new coach. The coach also is a coach that like
Enjoy
has
that.
not. The
No,
coach,
it was Kyrie Irving's fault.
I
the
feel
coach
like
is
Kevin
one that has
Durant-
never coached before. I don't blame them for losing early games, especially when he's getting everybody in their groove. Kyrie's not playing early in the season. Kevin
Exactly.
Durant's injuries. I'm not blaming them for anything. I think James Harden definitely could be somebody that comes in, but that is the last fourth of the season where he comes into the MVP race. He sneaks top
Bro.
3. I
Also,
don't think
also,
at this
Harden-
moment.
The impact Embiid and LeBron have is just it's on a whole different level.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Okay,
I
well,
think
Harden has
Aditya
the
has a
impact,
really
but
solid
he can
argument.
play make
better
without Harden.
overall without their best players. Okay, let's look at it this way, though. Let's look at it this way. What is the argument for Harden not being the MVP, losing simple games early on?
That's not even my argument. Mine is just that my simple argument for him right now is not having the same impact the fact that Embiid and LeBron do.
Well,
But-
that's in large
but
part
Harden
due.
is leading his team to okay. Like let's
Because
look at
That's it. Okay,
That team
Jason.
still
That's
has
Harden.
KD. That team still has KD and Kyrie.
That's
if you
exactly
take-
my
if you
point.
Take out
Bro,
Harden,
KD
they're
has been
still
out
gonna
the
be
whole
really
time.
good.
Bro,
KD
okay,
out
can we
the whole
speak?
time.
Can we speak with some sort of like
Hold up.
civilized?
Okay. LeBron's star
Damn,
guy
he's full
goes
of
down,
sped
right?
kids.
LeBron's star
Shut
guy
up,
goes
Curry.
down. And LeBron's star guy goes down, and they start to lose at a very high rate. James Harden's star goes down. Kevin Durant. He's carrying them. Him and Kyrie are
They
carrying.
are on a win streak.
Bro,
They were at
bro,
least.
Bro,
who does
he
LeBron
has
have?
another superstar with him.
Who does LeBron
But,
have?
but look at that. But look at the
Freaking
depth, though.
Contavious Caldwell Pope.
But the depth
Bro,
after
Dennis
those-
Schroeder.
But the depth after
Bro,
Dennis
those
Schroeder,
top
Schroeder's
Montrezl
not playing
Harrell.
that good.
Good bench.
The depth after those top
You
three
act like
is just
Dennis
terrible.
Schroeder's
LeBron,
losing-
okay, dude, Jason. All right, forget about Harden for a second. Can we look at LeBron and everyone acting like he has no help? We need to look at the games and watch them. Let me use my prime example, Washington, which is one I watched heavily. That is a winnable game. He missed multiple free throws
There's
in the
no
clutch.
excuse.
I agree with.
missed
I watched that game too.
many
That was a
game-taking
winnable game.
shots.
Last night against the Suns, they got so close, and that was in his hands.
That
but
was a
he-
winnable game, especially with Devin Booker being out for
Yeah,
the second half.
James Harden
Exactly.
is winning
Devin-
these winnable
when-
games
When Devin Booker goes down, not even goes down,
Against
he
the
got
Cleveland
ejected for the
Cavaliers?
dumbest
against the
reason.
Spurs, dude. Have you seen Harden against the Spurs, what he did in overtime? He dropped 35, 15, and something with
Dad.
0 turnovers.
Such a dad.
He is way
Oh my.
he's
LeBron and
outplaying
LeBron was
James
just
Benji's,
right
missing
now.
multiple shots that he could
I
have
agree,
easily
I
made.
agree.
Yo,
I-
can we do most improved?
All right, yeah.
Okay.
We'll move
Here's
on
my
to
take.
first. From MVP, we got to go to DPOY first.
Okay, Ben
So-
Simmons, no question.
Ben Simmons.
Next one.
Ben Simmons.
Simmons,
Yeah,
No debate.
Ben
Yeah,
Simmons.
right now Ben Simmons is definitely the
Or
default.
Joel Embiid. I mean, you
I
could
don't know
say
if I'd go to Joel Embiid
Embiid's
yet,
defense tonight. Oh my god.
but
No
I
way.
think Ben
Joel
is.
Embiid is not.
Yo, let
He's
everyone
not.
get their
There's
turn.
also a candidate.
Who
He's
else?
definitely a
Uh,
candidate. Everyone.
My most
he's a
improved.
top 5 guy.
My most improved. Don't come at me. It's Jake Crowder.
We weren't saying most improved. It's
Jay
of
Crowder.
course.
he wants to go.
Most
He just wanted to talk
improved.
about Jake Crowder.
Okay, most improved. If he had stayed healthy, I had no doubt. Markel Fultz was my pick, and he's gone now. But the problem with most improved is it's such a statistical orientated award. It doesn't really dictate how much the player improved.
Yes, that's
You
why
dropped-
I said Jake Crowder.
You dropped
But
Jeremy
Jake Crowder
Grant.
is literally
Oh
under
my
40% efficiency.
Bro,
Oh
Jay
my-
Crowder's been the same player for the past like.
Okay,
freaking
can we
20
please
years.
use like actual
Yeah.
substance, as I always say?
Yeah.
The
Danny.
thing is with Grant is like all you did was take him off a contender or like a
Like put him on the worst team in the league.
yeah, and he's not even putting up like astronomical numbers. And then with Christian Wood is we knew he was going to do this. He did this when Drummond was gone. He was awesome
But
for
yo,
Yeah.
hear me out. Jalen Brown.
Okay,
Yeah.
buddy. Okay.
yeah,
buddy.
no, I agree
I
with that. That's
I-
definitely a choice.
Most improved
I
should be
think
Chris
so.
Boucher.
No, he
Oh,
was just
no,
underrated last
Oh,
year.
Boucher 100%.
Boucher. I feel like Boucher is definitely one that I could say.
The reason why we have the record we
Julius
have right now
Randle.
is because
Julius
Chris
Randle.
Boucher is so clutch. And
So I could be biased, but like
Mikal Bridges? Question mark.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mikal Bridges.
yeah, because of his impact on the court. Like
My
Isn't
three
Boucher
candidates-
the sixth man? Isn't he
My
the sixth
Julius
man?
Randle.
Julius
Julius
Randle. Like,
I feel
he
like
played-
he could be, especially
no,
because
you
of
know
his
how bad he was?
improved efficiency, better assist. I think.
but I
overall
mean,
better
Pelicans
like
Randle.
offensive
We already
IQ.
knew Randle was good. We already
He was so bad last year.
we didn't know
yeah,
he was this good.
Yeah, we
But
knew Randall
we
was
saw
good.
what he did on the Pelicans.
Yeah, we knew that he could do much better things than he did last year. But this year,
He's not a
nobody
candidate.
expected him. Nobody expected him to be
I
this
think
good.
Brown.
But I don't
He
think
could
he's a
shoot threes.
candidate.
I think Brown has a serious case.
I think
I-
most improved is that when it can be someone you like expect to improve. Like
Yeah,
how
I
MPJ
hate. Yeah, exactly.
he was expected to improve. He didn't really like do that good. But
I hate
he
the
was-
fact
like,
that
I
this is
would
such a
give it-
statistical category. That's my biggest issue with this.
That's my point.
Yeah,
It
like
shouldn't
you
be
said
based
this,
off
you said
statistics
this,
entirely.
You said this before, yeah.
I think
but-
it's Boucher.
I hate
Without
the
a
fact
doubt.
that it is.
I would go Boucher.
Yo,
I think-
I forgot to say something, but if KD was healthy, he'd be MVP. No questions in my mind.
Yeah.
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 That was my original pick.
That's. I mean,
And he was leading.
he was leading. He was definitely one of the top.
He would be
I
top
don't
3
know.
right now.
Bro, Giannis is coming up for MVP. I just want
Facts.
to say
He's
that.
not going to win it though.
they're not
not
they're
gonna
not
win
gonna
it.
give.
Yeah, he's
Voter
not gonna win.
fatigue, but
Yeah.
he's been
Yeah.
playing on a different level right now. I
What's
think
the
he's trying to
next
gain.
award?
He's trying to gain back that respect that a lot of fans like lost. Like he used to get all the top posts on Slant, all the top posts on ESPN, Bleacher Report, on the NBA.
Now they have
That
Melo.
goes to LaMelo. Yeah,
The
LaMelo.
Bucks
it
are
goes to
under the
LaMelo,
radar
but-
now.
I mean,
That's what
okay,
the Bucks
okay.
want.
That's the word.
They
I've
want to be
always-
under the radar.
I like
That's the
LaMelo. Like I love seeing LaMelo shine because I am a LaMelo sexual, as many people know.
LaMelo.
Bro,
I
I love
the
LaMelo.
Ball
So-
brothers, bro.
Okay,
Me
so
and
rookie of
Dan-
the year is LaMelo Ball, no question.
Yeah,
Rookie
Yeah,
of the year,
wait,
LaMelo.
wait.
Yeah.
Quickly,
Yeah.
quickly is coming back.
Okay,
Oh,
can you
stop,
please
stop,
stop? Like this
stop,
isn't even
knew
fun.
he was
Stop,
gonna
bro.
do. I knew he was gonna do some quick
Bro,
stuff.
I think
don't-
Halliburton is second in the
Second,
pack,
yeah,
and
he's
then
second.
Danny Edwards.
Halliburton's
Quickly.
second.
What about
No,
what the
no,
fuck?
listen.
No, quickly
This
is
isn't-
ahead of Anthony Edwards. What are you
Quickly is
I think-
shooting
I think-
39%
quick-
from the field.
Quickly is not above
Anthony-
Edwards, bro.
No, this
Wait,
is my
how
top
is-
three. This
Wait,
is,
what
number
is
one is
Edwards
Melo.
shooting from the field? Because I
Melo.
remember last time I remember Edwards was shooting terribly from the
Yeah,
field.
Yeah, so is Quickly.
Okay,
Quickly, isn't he around
Quickly-
40 something
Quickly's-
like that?
I think Quickly's third. I think Edwards
James
is.
Wiseman.
It doesn't matter. It's just Ball and then
I feel like-
Halliburton and
I
then
feel
no
like
one.
James
Quickly-
Wiseman been disappointing me,
Quickly
bro. I
is
was
coming.
so high.
Quickly
Yeah.
has come
He's,
into New
he's been
York.
kind of injured like some of the games.
Yeah.
I mean,
Quickly
okay,
has
you
come to
can't-
New
you
York
can't-
and
you
made
can't
immediate
deny the
impact.
Yeah, you can't deny the fact that Quickly has made an impact, but how long is the Knicks play sustainable? That's the real question.
They're
And
not
I,
making the playoff.
I know.
You guys
I
are
know
gonna
this
come
been-
at me. Hot take. Patrick Williams is a bust.
It's
What-
too early to say bust. See,
It's too early.
it's too
It's not
early.
like-
I hate.
It's not
I
like
hate.
everyone is outplaying him.
He's averaging, like,
Markel Fultz is
8.
a bust. I
It's
agree.
not that
with
bad.
Mm,
10 points per game.
Markel Fultz really isn't a bust. That just comes down to injury, and he looked good at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, he
I
did.
don't
He
like
seemed like
calling
he was
players-
turning
I
his
had
play
him
around
as
a
my
little
most
bit.
improved.
Also,
Bro,
Patrick
his
Williams,
ceiling was
how is he a
Stephen Curry.
bust? Look at his numbers for. I haven't seen too
Good.
much of the Bulls, but like this is like around what everyone else is doing. 10, 5, and 1 on
I actually think
46,
Patrick Williams is doing
38,
better than he was supposed to be honest.
and 78, and he's playing good defense. I
Yeah,
was
Doing
going to
better
say
than-
bust.
Everyone was like, "Who the fuck is Patrick Williams?" when
The
he
guy
was
didn't even
drafted?
start in
And
college.
he come off the bench in college.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
facts.
did.
My kind of disappointment, even though we haven't really seen him, is Vassell on the Spurs.
Devin Vassell. Yeah, I
Whatever it is.
I don't watch
I thought he was
Spurs.
going to come out like guns blazing.
yeah,
I
I
sound
mean,
like such a
Him is
dad when
Tyrese
I say that
Maxey.
shit. Well, you can't give Maxey doesn't even play.
Maxey doesn't get
Maxey- how many
PT.
games
Ma-
he's-
Maxey
I'm
doesn't
joking.
get PT.
Bro,
so
no. Underrated rookie, my boy Peyton Pritchard, bro. I
Are
love
you
that
kidding?
guy.
Everyone
No, that's
rides
facts.
this man.
he played well yesterday. I mean, I don't know how did he play well yesterday?
He's,
I
he's
remember the
better than
stretches that I
Grant
watched.
Williams.
Yo,
Well, put it-
Tyrese Maxey has regressed so much over the year.
You can't say he's regressed.
I don't know if he's
Just
regressed, but
opportunity.
he's
He's
just not
20
getting
years
any
old.
volume.
He hasn't regressed, dude. He's just
You
not
can't
playing.
regress if you're 20 years
You
old.
can't. Okay.
He hit the rookie
How
wall.
do you expect a rookie to just be randomly thrown in on a contending team and have to show up right now?
All right,
and
correct me if
not
I'm
even
wrong, but
getting
he did.
consistent play time.
He dropped like 39 points. I mean, he shot like 33 shots, so it wasn't like good at all. But
He's a
He
rookie.
hasn't-
He almost
he
had a
He
hasn't
shot
triple-double.
50% that game from the field. What are you talking about?
well, he hasn't shot good since.
Well, the
Oh,
thing
what-
is,
what
he
was
doesn't get
that?
PT. He doesn't get run. He doesn't get run with the team
Well,
on
that's
the
his
floor
fault
to build.
because he's not good. He regressed,
No.
so he doesn't get playing.
He's on a contender.
He's on a contender.
So like
He's
the
a rookie on
year,
a contender. As a rookie, the vets are gonna play ahead of you. If
as
you
Sixers fans would say, "Oh, he's the
Unless
steal
you're
of the
a high
draft."
pick.
Oh, steal of the draft to be playing. They shouldn't.
What
All right,
were we?
who's playing over Maxey? Who's playing over Maxey, Pat?
Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Shake Milton.
No, I'm talking about like you got some fucking like Kirk Maz playing over him. Mike Scott. Who goes five
Because
times
he's a
preseason.
wing. We need wings.
yeah, we
playing.
need wings playing.
We
They're-
have.
they're
We already have
wings.
guards.
Those are
I
guards.
think- I think
saying
Okay, but
wings.
you guys should have traded Ben Simmons for like another player.
I mean, okay,
Like
I,
two.
I wish, a lot of people are saying that the Rockets shouldn't have been greedy trying to get Tyrese Maxey in that trade. Because if they had Ben
You know
Simmons
something-
right now, if they
Yeah.
had Ben Simmons right now, people are saying that they would be a much
That
different team.
spacing would have been awful though.
That
I
spacing
know
would have
Ben
been awful,
Simmons.
but people are saying that would have been.
They would have
much-
been
not-
better
not-
than
not-
they are right now.
Bro, you got to get rid of other players.
You know what's funny about
get
Peyton
bad.
Pritchard? Even as Eshawn brings him up, Peyton Pritchard is older than Jason Tatum,
Yeah.
bro.
or like the
Jason's
same age.
19.
He was in the
Or
same
is
high
he-
school class.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum's 19, so a lot of people are older. He just turned
I
19
can't believe
today.
the Rockets
Happy
moved
birthday!
Harden for
Happy
Oladipo.
birthday to the goat. The goat
All right. So what's another award?
I
Um,
think it
for
was
coach
6 men.
of the year.
No, defensive player of the year.
We said
We
Ben
already
Simmons.
said that.
Simmons.
Oh wait, I didn't get to take my turn. Can I take my turn?
Yeah. Well, who's
Yeah,
your
I did.
DPOY?
Please don't troll. Please don't troll.
Who's
Wait,
your
no,
DPOY?
I gotta go with
Okay,
Mitchell
okay.
Robinson.
Before you guys get mad, it's Montrezl Harrell.
All right. Okay.
What?
We're not
Alright,
even. We're
this
not
is
arguing.
next
We're not
question.
arguing. We're moving on from
All right.
this.
Okay. So
Question.
sixth man, I think it's Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah,
not
Jordan.
even
It's
close.
Jordan
No
Clarkson.
debate.
Jordan
yeah,
No,
Clarkson.
mine is
3, 2, 1. Aditya starts talking about Chris Boucher.
Yo,
No,
okay.
okay, never
first
mind,
of
we're
all-
fine.
Boucher is second.
Listen,
He's
listen.
second.
Yeah, he's second, but okay. If Norm,
Shake Milton
Wait,
was top 3 for
wait.
a while. Now he's kind of drifted away.
look,
Yeah,
'cause Norman
after he
Powell,
got
for
hurt,
half the
hurt.
season, for half
Goran
the season,
Dragic
Norm,
belongs to be in the conversation, but he won't win it.
for half the season, Norm was
Oh
the
wait, he's
sixth
not
man
even the
for us.
sixth man anymore.
Cause so if Norm was on the bench, I would say Norm, but sometimes he starts. So I gotta say Jordan Clarkson.
All right. Who's another? Who's
What's the
another?
greatest
Another
sixth man
candidate. Another
What?
candidate.
What's another
is
award?
Coach
of the
Coach
year.
of the year.
Quinn Snyder.
Quinn Snyder.
Yeah.
I think
Agreed.
it's either Quinn Snyder. I mean, nobody did. Who expected the Jazz to be this good?
Coach of the year.
All right,
is
I mean,
always-
I- mine-
Coach
Dr.
of the year-
Rivers.
Coach
Mine
of
is
the
Quinn
year, just
Snyder,
like
but
oh,
Thibodeau's second.
Coach of the year,
It's
just
not
like
Thibodeau.
it always
Well, okay,
goes
look.
to the team with the highest seed
I'm
It's
I'm
Thibodeau.
for the most
I'm
part.
saying okay. What I'm saying about the Knicks right now is the Knicks play is not sustainable and they will not be in the playoffs. That's just
Yeah.
my
Not
take on
true.
that.
Unrealistic. Teams are just missing threes against them.
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
saw
Oh,
that, that video I sent you, right?
That's cap. You
Yeah.
saw a random ass
Yeah.
TikTok. It's just fucking stupid.
No, he used substance. You're just saying stuff like Julius Randle was the second coming of Karl Malone.
Okay, no, I
That's
got you wrong.
reasoning.
It's Thomas Thibodeau. It's not our fault that they're missing their shots that we're making.
I mean, that's true.
If you see,
they're
mean,
missing,
like,
What do you
we're
mean the
guarding
shots that
shots
you're
and they're
making?
missing
You're
it.
if the
opposite.
Warriors, if the
I
Warriors with
recall
healthy
this
Clay
year.
pull up on you, you're getting destroyed by 60. Let's
We-
just
we
say
could
that.
guard
But
Clay.
we're forgetting
could go
about
play.
a
We Mitchell
sleeper pick.
So
We're
basically,
forgetting
We're
about a
forgetting
sleeper
about
pick.
Monty
essentially
Williams.
making
Monty
Russell.
Williams,
Bro,
like I was
Monty
about to say.
Exactly.
Bro,
Even
come
though
on.
I
dude.
don't think he's the reason the Suns are having such a great year, like him specifically, he's still a big part of it. And in the
Yeah.
bubble, he made the right calls.
You
Monty
gotta give
Williams is
respect
up
and
there.
respect.
People weren't
to-
even expecting us
Tom-
to be
Tom
this good. They
Thibodeau
had
is
us
so
being
good.
like 6th, 7th, 8th seed type.
I think it's just. I think it's
fourth or
Quinn.
the fifth.
I think it's Quinn.
I thought
had
the
Suns
Suns were
ranked
going to
top
be
five,
good.
I feel like
But-
it's close between Quinn and Monty, but I'll take Quinn right now because
Come
I'd
on.
even
I think
personally,
Quinn-
I
Wait.
definitely did not expect them to be this good.
What is like a
Um,
lower seed that's that's surprising that
Bro,
Tom.
the Knicks.
The
The
Knicks.
Knicks.
Spurs.
There's no way.
The Spurs.
If the Knicks.
The
the
Spurs.
Spurs? No, not the Spurs. They're not good enough.
Pop.
And
Of
they
course,
played
it's Pop.
under. They played under like they
They
haven't
lost
really played
under
a lot of
17.
games.
Come on. Give the Knicks some respect.
Yeah.
Come
you
on.
I
gotta-
mean, Tom Thibodeau's
Come
a
on,
candidate,
Daddy.
maybe
Look,
top 5.
If the Knicks make the playoffs, then Tom Thibodeau definitely has to be top 3 at least.
I feel like
Yeah,
I feel like if the
fair,
Knicks do
fair.
make the playoffs, the Knicks
Fair.
do make the playoffs and have like solid games. I feel like he definitely will be because
I think it's. I think
he
it's
I
not
think
he not
we
will
could
be, but
upset
he'll
Williams
be up there
over-
because
If,
I think
if
I
they
think we
win
can
round
upset
one,
the
Tom's
Nets.
winning.
We can upset the Nets.
upset the
Well,
Nets.
okay.
With that
Well,
much
what's
offensive
another-
fiout.
What's another award?
Hear
What
me
What
out.
about most
I
disappointing
think,
teams
I
this
think
season?
Nate McMillan can get a real run at Coach of the Year.
Most
It's the
disappointing
Hawks.
team.
This year,
The Mavericks.
the Mavericks. For me, to Mavericks.
Nah, the
Let me
Mavericks
see.
have been hurt. The Mavericks haven't been like they haven't
Bro,
had Porzingis for a lot of the
Please
year. So
stop
like
with the excuses. After
I'm
every-
gonna
they were not
say-
good.
for out of like
Hawks.
this is-
Hawks is a
Pelicans,
big one for me.
Pelicans are up.
Hawks
The
are
Hawks
big.
Honestly,
is a-
no.
yeah,
the
It-
Hawks aren't for me. I didn't think they were
it's
going to be that good.
it's a Timberwolves for me, bro. Like they should not be dead last with like.
But
6
they
wins.
shouldn't be. And they shouldn't. No one said they were like top 10.
The
Okay,
issue
but
is
look at
their pick now. Is
Hey,
it
with the
is their
Warriors.
pick is their pick protected or is it unprotected?
Yeah, it has a small protection.
Oh,
I think if they get number 1, I think it's theirs. I'm not sure though.
Okay,
I don't
if
know
they
the
get number
exact
1,
protections.
It's only if they get 1. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it stays theirs.
bro.
But they're
If
probably
they
not going to get 1.
they have to hope to get one at this point. Who's
Wait,
in
what
this
about the
draft?
Wizards?
They-
That's the most
They got a
disappointing team.
33%.
Isn't Cade in this draft? If they get
Yeah.
1, they should take Cade and they should deal D'Lo.
But the thing is though, the
If
you
Wizards
heard
of
are
my
going to
most-
be good.
my most
Westbrook's
disappointing,
gonna
Jalen
go back
Green?
to MVP.
Jalen Green, he's so much better than Cade.
my most disappointing team is definitely
I
the
think
Wizards.
I think
but
Cade is the better prospect though.
Chris,
Yeah,
you see the Lakers?
I'd say the
yeah.
Wizards
The
or
Lakers are
Pelicans.
up right now by almost 14.
All right, let's do
let me
let's do if the season ended today, playoff.
First
predictions for
we're
fun.
doing players trending up and down.
Oh yeah, actually no, yeah, let's do that. These are
Julius
Playoff
Randle trending up.
predictions. Oh
All right,
my-
what?
no players trending up in the season, like maybe who started slow or players who started hot and trended down.
Okay, Embiid is starting
trending
to trend
down
a
because he
little bit.
sucks. I hate
Ben
Ben
Simmons, Ben Simmons is coming back.
Trending
Yeah,
up.
Ben Simmons coming
trending
back.
up. He's
Lonzo's
improved.
coming
Oh,
back.
he's back.
Then I
Lonzo
feel like
Ball.
Lonzo's one
Kemba
that's
is
coming back.
trending up a little bit.
Yeah,
but I'm expecting,
Kemba also.
I'm expecting.
Also,
a
here's my
4-point
sleeper pick for
game.
trending up. Russell Westbrook.
Russell
Bro,
Westbrook.
easy. I was gonna say
No.
that.
People
Westbrook
counted
is a
Russell
god.
Westbrook out earlier.
I
People were
agree.
like,
I
is he
agree.
out? Is he
Watch.
out of the league? Is he gonna
Bro.
retire?
He's
So many
old.
things.
He's bad. He's not good.
He looks like a
Bro,
refined
he's a
player.
top
Bro.
30 player.
These
He's
are
a
my
top
4
30
players.
player.
I agree.
What did he
I
just
agree.
say?
These are my 4
Westbrook
players
is
that are
trending
trending up. All right. So number 1,
He's gonna say Pascal Siakam.
listen, Westbrook.
How?
2, Kemba. 3,
Bro, no. Kemba's
Can
gonna
people
have that
stop
4-point
with the
game.
Kemba stuff? Like everyone was
no,
getting.
Kemba is trending up. though,
Everyone
past
was
few
saying this
games.
guy was. Everyone
Bro,
was acting like
he-
this guy is trash now. He's coming off an injury, dude. He's been
Yeah,
out for so
exactly.
long.
Exactly.
Just like
No,
leave him
No,
alone.
I'm just saying
sucks.
he's
He
averaging
sucks.
really good
I
numbers.
hate Kemba. I
What-
hate Kemba.
What is this
He
man
sucks, bro.
saying?
Aren't you a
Here's what
Celtics
happens.
fan?
Thank you.
No, here's what happens with Kemba, right? He'll go insane, right? Then he'll have that 5-point game, 1 of 20 from the field or something, and just completely screw it into the playoffs, bro. He
Oh
was
my!
selling.
Okay,
I'm
and I
trying to
also
find
gotta
Russell
say-
Westbrook
I also
split.
gotta say, Siakam is trending up, bro.
Okay.
Oh my
It- it-
Now,
God.
it-
let me tell you my reasoning.
Yes.
Let
He's
me
been the
tell you
same
my
player his
reasoning.
entire career.
Let me tell
He
you
just
my
has gotten more opportunities.
Let me tell you my reasoning. First of all, Siakam has not gotten as many opportunities as Ben Simmons.
Are you kidding me? Ben Simmons
What?
has
What?
Joel Embiid.
Stop.
What?
Has Siakam been player of
Isn't
the month
Siakam
yet?
the first option?
Isn't
Yeah,
Siakam,
the
the,
player-
isn't
No.
Siakam the
I'm
first
talking about
option?
Bro, I do
opportunities to
agree with
succeed.
Ethiopia.
No, listen, bro. Simmons has gotten a whole team built around him just
He
for
doesn't.
He
He
doesn't
has
have-
Joel Embiid in the
He
middle. How does
has
he have a whole
Joel
team built
Embiid in the
around him?
paint.
Bro, earlier you were talking about Seth Curry, Danny Green. He has those.
That's
two
for the
players
team, not
there.
Ben Simmons. We didn't
Who
say,
gives
"Oh,
it to
Ben
Ben
Simmons, let's get you some shooters."
Ben
That's for the
Simmons
team.
needs shooters.
Bro, Pascal Siakam has Kyle
Did you
Lowry.
just hear this kid? Wait, stop. Did
Fred
you just
VanVleet.
said Ben Simmons doesn't need shooters?
I said Ben Simmons needs shooters.
Dude,
Oh, I thought you said he
you
doesn't
can't
need
have a
shooters.
team built perfectly around you if you can't shoot already. Okay, first of all, here's my thing with Ben Simmons. If this guy played the 3 or 4, no one would be saying, "Oh, he can't shoot." The fact that he's this size and playing the point guard is impressive enough.
Bro,
Yeah, but he's not a
you
good
need to
point
shoot.
guard.
You need to be able to shoot if
in
you're a
this
point guard. You
NBA.
have
Bro,
to
have
have
you-
a good point
oh my
position.
God.
You need to be able
Okay,
All right,
can you imagine
yeah,
putting
yeah,
Bam
yeah.
Adebayo at point guard?
Bro,
But
we're
but you acting like Ben's a good point guard. He's not a good point guard at all.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
why?
shut up.
Why?
You
Shabby,
shut
Shabby, everybody shut up.
Shut up.
Why? Shabby, why?
If you're calling an all-star
Because he
not a
can't-
good point guard, I don't know how to help you there.
Okay,
No,
okay,
he
okay.
needs to be-
Danny, don't
he,
speak.
He needs to be moved. He needs to be moved to shooting guard. He's not a good point guard.
He's not
At all.
shooting. He
What are
literally
you
just
saying?
Gabby, what are
This man
you
is hating,
saying?
bro. This man is
Alright,
just
maybe
hating.
the 3, maybe the
No,
4.
no,
No,
I can't explain.
wait,
I can't
What are
explain.
you-
No, he needs to
Bro,
go to the
he's
4.
not running the
No,
Right,
two.
he needs to go to the 3.
Okay, no, I
People
can
bias
explain.
at the
I can
four.
explain. I
Three.
can
Ben
explain.
is more mobile. Put Ben at the 3.
I can explain
Bias
why
is
he
bad.
should be a shooting guard.
Why? Why should he be a shooting guard?
No,
Enlighten
there's
me.
no valid reason.
Exactly.
Okay,
You
so,
don't
so you
wanna
take
play him-
Gabby,
he-
the man
you-
cannot create.
You don't want to play him at shooting guard because that means you have a 3 and a 4 and a 5 who are all relatively the same size, and I don't want to watch the 2026ers again with all that length.
Exactly.
No, I know.
Al
No, okay,
Horford.
So
Al Horford, my
God,
favorite
Al
center.
Horford is a god.
you take
No,
Allen
this-
Iverson. Allen Iverson, he's like a top 4 shooting guard all time. I think Ben Simmons, if he gets moved to shooting guard, he could be a type of Allen Iverson. The
Well,
way
all right, well,
well,
this
well,
has been
Oh,
fun.
buddy.
I think I'm gonna
Okay,
get
okay,
off.
Next
okay,
question.
okay.
Okay,
question.
Shabby.
Shabby, you're muted. You're muted. You're
All
done.
right. The thing is with the Sixers is you want to have Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, and then like 2 guys who are under 6'4". Like you need
Yeah.
2 guards. You
I
need a
think-
shooter and like a guy who can run sets with Joel Embiid at the pick and roll, like a point guard, a ball handler. And one of those guys has to be somewhat of a shot creator. You need a spot up shooter who can be relatively decent on
that could be Ben
defense.
Simmons if he creates a shot, but he's like
What,
refusing.
what is the
What?
Okay.
okay?
Okay.
Okay,
Bro,
no,
it's
Drag him.
hey,
Drag him.
Ben
I-
Drag him.
Yeah, no,
Drag
no,
him.
you're good
One
for
thing
today.
needs to shoot threes.
All
If
right,
he
all
needs-
right. Put him in general. Put him in general. Put him in general.
He's in
just have
timeout
one
for
thing
now.
to say. I have one thing to say, okay? The Celtics
Put him
are
in
gonna win
general.
the East. I'm predicting it. They're gonna win the East.
Okay.
And
okay,
what is
okay.
your reasoning?
Get
But my
out.
reason it's because if Kemba, as you guys are saying, is trending up. But I'm expecting the 5.1 of 20 field goal game. But if Kemba is trending up, this is very good.
The Celtics aren't going to do anything until they get a bench and figure out their whole 4-5 position.
I
problem.
agree though. Brad Stevens sucks. And Danny Ainge, you got to get rid of Grant Williams now.
Bro.
Immediately.
What's Grant Williams? Please tell me.
Brad Stevens just should have cashed in all his. I think I heard this somewhere. Cashed in all his chips.
Listen,
He
Grant
kept all-
Williams is a younger
could have
Mike
made a
Scott.
play with
No,
them.
but here's what happens, right? Marcus Smart's gonna help Jalen Brown a lot. So
All right,
I
all right,
really
all right.
want
Can we-
Marcus
can
Oh
we-
no, dude!
can we-
Marcus Smart is super important.
Can we talk
Yeah.
about another game
He's-
that
he's
just
their
finished
third
that I
best
was
player.
watching just now, like as we were talking, was this Bulls and Pelicans game. I don't. You guys didn't watch this, right? But as I'm speaking and I watched it, the ending of this, Zach LaVine is the real deal. Zach LaVine is the real deal. I feel
Okay,
like
so like
he's
I'm
in,
looking at the box
to be
score.
added
much-
back.
The thing is with Levine, and why I hate when people say this is I hate when people say he's not good enough to be a number 1 option. Trade him. Just because he's not good enough to be a number 1 option and your best player on a championship team doesn't mean you should necessarily trade him. He's still like 25, 26.
exactly.
I haven't watched the game.
I was watching
don't-
it just now,
Bro,
but this
that
guy is.
Timberwolves trade for Jimmy Butler was one of the worst trades ever. Because if you look at what they got back in return, it's
What?
half a year with Jimmy Butler to go to the playoffs get swept, and then they get back Robert Covington and Dario Saric in a first round.
And neither of those guys are even on the team.
And they gave up Zach LaVine.
But think about this: they used Robert Covington in that trade deadline deal and got Malik Beasley, which is something.
Malik Beasley, Zach LaVine.
I like
Malik Beasley came. Remember when they traded Covington to the Rockets in that whole big, I don't know, like 14 deal, Nuggets, Hawks.
The trade deadline.
That Capella went to the Hawks. Malik Beasley went from the Nuggets
Russell
to the Wolves.
Westbrook, yes sir.
Oh God,
Bro, all right,
Alright,
I'm also
here-
gonna say this. Isn't Malik Beasley the one who was hooking up with Larsa Pippen?
hell yeah,
Bro.
Oh,
yeah.
so
he's really
they got a
good.
W,
He's a
they got
sleeper.
a W.
He's a sleeper.
He's
Isn't
a
he
sleeper.
suspended?
All right.
He's a-
We're
Malik
we're,
Beasley's
we're unmuting.
underrated.
We're unmuting Shabby real quick. We're gonna see what's happening.
Okay, so wait,
Oh God.
wait, I had something to say about what we were just talking about. I forget what you guys were just talking
We're
All right,
talking
you're
about,
going back in
like-
timeout. All right.
Alright,
So
We're gonna talk about All-Star Weekend.
Bro, why?
yeah, All-Star Weekend now. So this is the last part of our podcast. The last
all right,
5 minutes.
so-
Tatum and Jalen Brown in 3-point contest.
is
it's over.
Durant still drafting?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
No.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
They said
they
he
said
was.
he is.
He is.
I
bro.
personally think the All Star
Yeah.
game is a joke.
He's not even playing. Like,
Because
what?
think about
He's
it.
drafting
you
his
have,
team
you have
still.
see they basically said that guys like Sabonis and Vukovic made it over a
Vukovic,
guy
nice
like
one, man.
Bam Adebayo because of the standings. Yet
You can't hear
the
anything.
Heat are the Heat are ahead of both of those teams.
I mean,
and it
okay.
makes no sense. They
Look
just
at the
made it way
fan
too
vote and
early.
the players and
Yeah, they
coaches
did
vote.
do it too early because the
You-
the seeds
Yeah,
in the
that's
West were
fair.
so close.
Well, they
Curry
had
from
to
way
do it early.
downtown.
I mean, okay, let's
First
think
off,
about
I
it this
think-
way.
I think Siakam deserves it over Bam though. If Bam.
Oh
makes it.
my!
Oh
my God.
Everyone
my God.
deserves a shot. And first of all, going back to Siakam, I don't know. It really doesn't matter. I don't bro. You can't say Vucevic didn't deserve it. You can't say Rudy Gobert didn't deserve it just because some of these guys got snubbed.
Vucevic has
All
been
right,
really good.
I've unmuted Shabby. Shabby, you have something to say?
Yo, what was the point
not-
of muting me?
It's not that these
Because-
guys didn't
because
deserve
you're
it, it's
going
just
in
that another
timeout.
guy deserves it.
Okay, my timeout is over. I kind of get where DT is coming from, saying Pascal maybe over Bam for that, but like, I don't know, bit of a stretch.
But
I
It's-
can-
Siakam
I
is
think
just
I
an
think it's pretty close.
I would
Siakam
take
has
Van
just been
Vliet over
completely-
Siakam.
Siakam has just been
Siakam
completely
started way too
underperforming.
slow.
I would
Yeah.
take Harris over Bam and Siakam. I would
Okay,
take.
okay, hold up.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Danny,
Let's-
Danny.
Okay, let me
That's
share my
bad
screen.
take.
Let me share my screen.
not have any messed up tabs open.
Uh,
All
what
right,
is it?
let's
Let's
look at
watch
this.
Hmm.
Okay, let's look. Tobias Harris.
Oh, but he's
Let's
so
look at-
bad.
Let's look at the numbers.
We're gonna put up his 20 points.
20,
per game.
27 and a half three on 50, 40, basically 90, 19 PER, number one seed, second scoring option. Pascal Siakam.
Okay, but it's 89. That's not 90. 40%
20,
from the
7.5, same numbers, way worse efficiency, worse team. Why would Siakam make it over him?
And
Oh,
last
yeah,
one
I
shares.
agree.
Yeah,
All-Star
Last one
on the
shares.
daily
Tobias,
five.
Tobias is clearly having a better season than
Of
Pascal.
100%.
No, he's not.
No
No,
doubt.
he's not.
No,
Shooting
bro.
39%.
Clearly is,
Yo,
bro. Stop.
Danny, as you say, everyone double teams Joel in the paint, so someone's gonna be open.
No,
That's
you have
not-
to
bro, and
understand where
also,
they're double
don't
teaming
use-
him.
You
have
need to
see-
watch the game.
Yeah,
Well,
if you
I'm not
watch
trying to
the
say
game,
that
you
offensively.
see-
You need
you
to
see
watch
that-
the game.
Tobias
to-
isn't a catch and shoot player. Tobias creates his own shots.
Okay,
like
hold on.
80% of the time.
First of all, Tobias
Please
is a
stop
catch and shoot
sucking
player.
up the suckers.
Tobias is a
Catch and
player.
shoot. What?
How is
He's
he-
not a
Tobias
catch
is
and
a-
shoot player. Yes, that's what he was
Okay.
forced to
Wait,
be last
what?
year. That's why he was bad.
Okay,
No,
Aditya,
Tobias
Aditya,
sucks.
Aditya. Let me speak. Aditya, stop talking basketball. You called Ben Simmons a 6'10 Matisse Thybulle. You called Tobias Harris a spot-up shooter. Stop talking basketball, please.
Exactly.
No,
What I don't
I'm-
understand is where this kid gets his stats from.
Tobias
First of
Harris
all,
creates
first of all,
his
you trying to
shot,
tell
but
me.
you're-
First of all, you tried
This
to tell
man
me
said-
this man Pascal Siakam was a 25, 7.5, and 7 and like 5
Okay,
player.
dude,
Like he's
in
not.
Yo,
months.
Abby, go in the
Months.
chat. Abby, go in the chat.
Okay, let's look. Look,
Siakam went
how
there
does
in
this?
September,
My
by the
screen.
way.
How is this better than Harris? What? In what way? Lower
Oh, yeah.
player efficiency rating,
Bro.
way
All right,
lower.
listen. Let me
Guys,
tell you.
he's,
Let me tell you.
he's
Let me
in a
tell you.
new surrounding. Okay, he's not
Exactly.
used to playing in Tampa.
Okay, first, yeah, bro. People are just.
Oh
just
my
look-
God.
look
Fred
at
Van
maybe. No,
I
listen.
was just joking.
Fred
No,
Van
no,
Vliet is having
no,
a career year, and he's in Tampa.
Fred VanVleet probably has another baby on the way.
Fred VanVleet has been the best player on Toronto this year. You can't tell me otherwise.
This season, yeah, I think.
Wait,
so,
Danny, go and check. Go and check.
The best player on the team is still Kyle Lowry.
Yeah. I mean, no. Wait, this year is Van Fleet, but
I agree.
Siakam this year, VanVleet.
Siakam, like maybe he was the fifth guy for the All-Star snub. Maybe.
Siakam's just way too inefficient, man. That's why I don't think he deserved to be an all-star at all.
I
with his
mean, I just
with
showed you, dude.
with his regression and the way the Raptors have played and like the way he's played and how inefficient he's been. I don't think he deserves to be an all-star at all. Not
Alright,
even close.
He
listen,
doesn't. Just
Listen,
because he's
listen.
scoring
Alright.
20 points a game and
So-
he's been an All-Star before.
listen.
Last thing that I want to
Hmm.
add. Okay, Aditya speak.
Okay, all right. So, I get where you're coming from, but
He's
you
still
also have to
trying to
take
get
into
used to being a number one option.
No,
Danny,
no,
go in the
no,
group
no,
chat.
It's been 2
listen.
years. It's been
Danny,
2
go in the
years.
group chat.
He started off way too slow, but like he's picked it up like a lot better.
He's gonna have to deal with that. Ben
Wait,
Simmons
uh,
started off slow.
Aditya, I'm so confused though. Didn't he win Player of the Month in September?
No, listen. So Bam was always averaging these stats, but Siakam wasn't because he started off really slow, but he picked it back up. That's why I think he like deserves it over him. Plus Siakam's one more
What?
game than Bam has.
Okay.
So Bam
Aditya,
has more.
Aditya,
Wait, hold up.
Can you
So wait,
screen share and show
Wait,
his
let me
splits?
refute that. So
Wait,
Bam,
can
Oh,
someone
here, I'll
show
do it,
his
I'll do it.
splits? Yeah,
I'll show the
his
split.
splits.
Aditya, you just admitted that Bam has had a more consistent season than
Alright,
Siakam. So why
exactly.
wouldn't he make it?
Let's look
No,
at let's
because
look at
I'm saying no.
Aditya. Shh.
Yeah. That's his splits.
Yeah.
So he grew up. He grew up from
He
18
goes.
to
He does good on Sunday.
He does
Yep.
go on
Okay,
Sunday.
so we're judging
Buddy.
how everyone does.
No,
on
no. Well, okay, guys. You hear what I get what Aditya's saying.
Look,
Bam
he's
has been more
trending
consistent.
up, but like
No,
it's
okay,
nothing
someone-
crazy.
A player like Jay Crowder, he's been consistent all year.
Okay,
But
can
is
we
he-
please
is he in
stop
the-
trolling? It's
No,
not even
I'm not
funny.
trolling. Hey, is Jay,
No,
is Jay
exactly.
Crowder in the All-Star conversation? No. It doesn't matter how consistent.
Bro, what?
He can be
What is
consistently
Jay Crowder
good.
averaging?
Bam-
Dang,
I would
Jay
argue-
Crowder is
Check Jay
39% from the field, bro. He's
Bam
under
is not
40%.
consistently good.
Yes,
Bam
he
not
is.
consistently good.
Bam
You have to
is
be
a top
consistent.
center right
You
now.
have to be consistently good.
Here's the thing,
Not
though,
con-
with Siakam.
Pascal
Let me
is not
speak.
consistent, but he's
Let me
good.
speak. Let me speak, dude. Oh my God! Enough of this troll shit. Even if you just take Siakam's February numbers, I would argue he's not even an All-Star still.
Bro, you take his 20 February single Sunday numbers, and he's still not an all-star.
Bro, then just play him on Sundays. That's what I'm trying
Remember
to say.
in January when this kid said he was averaging like 25, 7 and 5 in the past like 2 months, and then
No, that was
he's
like
been around for
mid-February.
4 months.
That was like
mid-February.
February.
That was a couple days
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that was like
All
mid-February.
right.
Wait, I have a
We-
topic. I have a
we gotta
topic.
we gotta start to wrap it up a little bit here. We're reaching
I have
around.
one
Here,
here.
let's
topic
look
I'm
at
gonna
Jay
talk about.
Crowder.
One
just to
last
entertain this
topic.
kid.
All right.
Jay
Last
Crowder-
Zion
topic.
Williamson.
How is this an
We need to
All-Star?
talk about Zion Williamson.
All right.
Jay
The last
Crowder's
everybody.
underrated.
Leave my man Jay Crowder
Everybody.
alone.
So the last topic of our conversation here is gonna be Jay Crowder. Not Jay Crowder. What am I saying? Zion. What are your thoughts
Wait,
about what he's been
so
doing?
good.
That
Zion, in my opinion, is top 10 this year. He's so underrated.
What are you saying?
up.
Oh
He's
my
the
God.
he's the most dominant player in
Zion's a top 10 eater.
I mean, look.
Oh.
Look at his PER, dude.
Bro,
Look at his
he's the most
PER.
He's been
He's the most
amazing this
dominant
year.
player since Shaq.
Look at his
Listen,
win shares.
Look at his PER and compare it to like Pascal Siakam. It's like almost plus 10.
No. Here's the thing with Zion though. He's always going to be super efficient because he can grab his own misses. Like he's so explosive.
I want to see his shooting
He's so
split.
strong.
Oh, yeah.
His strength is unmatched.
Let's
Even
see.
with
Zion
centers.
is 10.
He-
Zion
he-
is top 10.
Do
in
you
my
have
opinion.
He's
Siakam
very
over
fat,
Zion?
He's very strong and he's very explosive.
Did I just pass you?
Bro,
dude?
his
Like,
offensive rating this
Yeah.
year, Zion is like, isn't it like 127?
dude, he
Zion
has like a
reminds me-
68.
He reminds me of Russell Westbrook with his explosiveness.
Yo,
He has
Danny.
a 68. Well, he doesn't have the speed.
He's a
We saw a
tank.
little bit of
Yeah,
it.
yes,
But,
he-
like-
we know he can make threes. He made 4 in his debut, but when he makes threes, he can be
He's
better
still
than Shaq.
talking about his debut.
They were wide open. Why are we still talking
Yeah.
about his debut? Look at his shooting around the rim. That's like Ben Simmons type shooting around the rim.
Yeah, that is
Come on,
Ben
68%.
come on. Do not compare Zion to Ben. Zion's top 10. Simmons isn't even top 25. Stop it.
I don't
bro,
even want to talk about
bro,
this right now.
I don't want to talk about
Top
that right now. That's too
10?
much. That's too much to go into with you, especially considering most of your arguments are literally statless.
that
No,
nickname.
no basis behind your
They're just
arguments.
opinion.
Well, yeah, 'cause
opinion
you guys are box
Why do you
warriors.
have Siakam?
I'm the only
jump-
non-box score warrior in this.
No, bro,
You're
bro.
saying-
here's,
you're
here's
saying
what happened. Shabby
baseless
uses the eye
generality.
test.
What?
You can't use the eye test when it's not even the eye test. He's just saying opinion-based stuff like Zion Williamson is top 10. Why is he top
yeah.
10?
Okay, I'll explain. I'll elaborate on it.
Okay, dude. Honestly,
Zion,
honestly,
He
okay,
bullies.
let me say something.
He can
Let me
bully
say
anyone.
something
He can
before you
bully
say
Embiid.
that. Let me say
He
something.
can bully
before you go
Embiid.
on.
Okay, okay.
Let
Let's
me
slow down
say
there.
something before.
Bro,
let me say
let
something
Danny
before you
speak.
go on. Let me say something.
What?
I know for a fact you don't really think Zion is top 10. So why
I
should
do,
keep,
I do.
Why should I keep
I
going
actually
on
do.
with this conversation?
I'm not
No,
trolling. I do. I think
no.
he's top 10. He's so good. He
Wait,
dominates
why?
his way, and he's
Why?
he's,
We just
he's
wrap
an
this up.
all-star defender.
Yeah, bro, it's time to wrap this one up. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to drop a like. I know we're not getting too many views yet, but might as well say that.
We're trending.
It's
We're
a
trending
work in
up.
progress.
Trending up, trending up.
We're
We're
like
trending
Siakam.
up like
We're
Siakam.
trending up like
Trending
my
up.
boy
That's the
Kemba.
Box Score Warriors
Carlos
podcast. Thank you guys
Kemba.
for listening. Peace.